The subject for this video is how Cliff got multiple objects imported into Doodly Video, all on the same scale. So here's Cliff. Hello, my name is Cliff Wells, and I'm a retired graphic artist. My favorite software program is Corel Draw, and when I seen the Doodly program, I thought that it would be really cool to use my Corel in conjunction with Doodly. And I thought it also would be really cool if I could use this Doodly program to kind of give more of a visual impact when I try to sell my clients on a particular logo. So that was my motivation. My other motivation is that even though I'm retired and I'm not hurting, still I would like to make a steady income no matter where I'm at any time, any place, and have a meager income coming in, and maybe that would give me an opportunity to go traveling and do a few more things that I'm not doing right now. So that's my motivation for getting into Doodly. I noticed that there's a lot of really excellent Doodly presentations out there, and I envy their talent, and I strive to get somewhere close to that anyway. So, well, let's just get on with it, okay? Well, here's the logo that we started with on the first video that I put together for you, and so this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when I broke it down into objects, as I copied them and I eliminated the different colors, so only one color would be in each object, and even clear over here to the end. Oh, put it back. Go on. Okay, so you see here is the steam coming out of the coffee. So white on white doesn't show up. You just kind of have to know that it's there. So in Corel Draw, this is what it would look like. This is the setup for the video. So if we go into a wireframe, you can see that there's a little box around each one of these objects. So that holds everything in orientation. And on the far right, you can see what it looks like when there is no color and you can see all the lines. Okay, so we're just going to take a few of these for our demo, and we're not going to go through the whole process. It'd be too boring and too long. So I marquee or select the box and the object, and I would export that then to SVG. And just to keep it simple, I just name my export files 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm not going to export here because I already have them. I'm just going to cancel out of that. So we're just going to do right up to there, and we're not going to take it any further than that. You have seen the whole video already. So here we are in Doodly, and we're going to make a video file. So we name this video file Doodly Demo. I'm sure there's others out there with the same name, but just for us, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go over here to the characters, down to the little plus, and let's do some imports. So let's just start with 1. That's a good number to start with, and we'll name it 1. And I could have put all kinds of fancy names on there, but what's the point? So there we have our first graphic, and let's go after our second graphic, and that'll be 2 SVG. So as we load it, we wait, and we wait, and we wait some more. So this actually crashed on me. So after all this, I determined I just had too many programs open, so I completely turned the computer off and started over again with just the programs that I needed. So here's Doodly opening up again, and let's go to our Doodly demo movie, which is showing up now. Going to the characters, we do have the 2 objects already loaded. So let's get started with that, and let's load the second one. Hopefully it loads this time. And it would be really nice if those uploaded landing in orientation with each other, but that doesn't seem to be the case, and we're going to have to work around that. So the little zoom handle there is kind of handy, kind of clumsy but handy. So we try to orient one object in registry to the other object, and it does take a little goofing off, and so we'll just bear with it. Let's import the rest of the objects, and 3, and name it 3, and continue. So let's just speed this process up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, we're not going to speed it up yet. We're going to go through some. See, it doesn't come in oriented even though we have it scaled with that box. You still have to play with it a little bit on these really tight graphics. So I'm sure this program is not designed for that. So this time I think we'll just move the black outline. Yeah, that fits. That's better. Okay, now we'll speed it up because you don't have the time for it and I don't have the time for it, so let's just get her going here. So we're importing and orienting about as fast as we can here, giving them really simple names, and we'll just kind of wait here until that's all imported. Now they're all imported. Now you can do this one at a time or just import everything and do them separately, individual. So on the far right hand corner it shows you how it would look like if we didn't have a path, and I found that path was a little narrow, so let's make it a little bigger. Okay, now let's make it a little bigger. Yeah, okay, now we got all kinds of slop here. We can just knock this thing out. By the way, that little crosshairs there is completely different than where it is on the original video while you work in the program. So, and once you get used to it, things happen pretty fast, and especially if you have a time-lapse feature on your movie or your software, whatever you're using. Okay, we speed this up quite a bit just to save time. And here we go. We'll make it, we're designing the path that the pencil will take. And just kind of checking to see what it looks like. Okay, everything's on track, so let's go ahead and finish the last few elements of this video, and there you have it. Well, one more, actually, that background. Yeah, I thought rather than just have it draw like by default, we could be a little creative and make it look like it was actually hand done. And so I got a little creative here on the brush, is it brush strokes or I'm sure they have a name for it, but the pencil path. Okay, so now let's just take a review and see what it looks like. You know, you really don't have to zoom in there. I did because I didn't know any better. But it's just for future reference. That's not, because look what happens. It goes up and so see the path on the background is unique. I didn't. I changed the path on the black line. And so, and there you go. And that's how it's done. That's how I did it. I'm sure there must be many more ways to do it. So, there you have it, folks. I hope this Doodly video was worth your time, and hope that you have gained something of value from it. Best Doodly wishes, Cliff Wells.